don't understand how you say you love your country at the same time as you normalize this convicted felon, which I can say now every day.
If you average out TheView hosts, among the dumbest people on television.
Sunny's dumb. Certainly not the brightest person. And what she just said just doesn't make any sense. It's just like so silly to say. It's not a well thought out.
Carrie Underwood is making you look like a bunch of sissies.
All right, folks, buckle up because we're diving into a wild ride that's only getting messier by the minute. Sunny Hostin is in the middle of yet another controversy, and trust me, this one is huge, so grab your popcorn because things are about to get real juicy. Here's the drama. Country music queen Carrie Underwood has just filed a defamation lawsuit against TheView after the host completely went off on her for performing at Donald Trump's inauguration. Oh, and just when you thought things couldn't get wilder, Joe Rogan jumps in with the roast of a lifetime. He doesn't hold back, calling out Sunny Hostin and the show for being a sensationalist circus.
It is the show that people love to hate.
Yes, that's true.
They get so much hate watching viral clips of them saying ridiculous things. I mean,
Yes.
it is a rabies infested.
What began as a simple announcement about Carrie performing at the inauguration has spiraled into a media frenzy, sparking fierce debates, impassioned opinions, and some seriously heated exchanges. But here's the kicker. This isn't just about politics. It's about a bigger issue: how we as a society navigate differing beliefs and opinions, especially in the public eye. Let's rewind for a second. Carrie Underwood is known for staying out of political debates. She's the country's sweetheart who tends to keep her personal views under wraps. So when she announced that she would be performing at Trump's inauguration, many were shocked. Her reason? She said it was about promoting love and unity, but of course the internet did not take it. Well, some fans called her out, accusing her of betrayal. While others stood by her for holding firm to her values, social media blew up, and Carrie found herself at the center of a storm.
It's country music. I think
I'll
it's
tell you right now, I wouldn't do it, even though I
You
can't
would not
sing.
sing?
No, I would not. I would not normalize him. And she says, I love our country. How do you love your country and support and normalize somebody who was a convicted felon who really wants to destroy the country, in my opinion? I don't understand how you say you love your country at the same time as you normalize this convicted felon, which I can say now every day.
A lot of my family voted for Trump. They love the country and vote for him. I think that people make these decisions
Fine.
for a lot of
Okay,
reasons.
fine. And I would not be the person to say don't do it, because I believe in free speech and everything about it. I personally would not do it. No one's asked me, but that's another story.
I would love for you to do a roast at the Trump inauguration. Okay, no one else had any.
Recent episode. Joy Behar didn't hold back. She took aim at Carrie, questioning whether her performance was truly about unity or just a politically motivated move. And let me tell you, that comment lit a fuse. The conversation exploded into chaos on the set, with each panelist picking a side, and the debate spilled over onto social media. Millions of viewers watched the fireworks unfold, and the internet was abuzz with opinions flying left and right. But here's the real kicker. Carrie, staying true to her graceful nature, refused to engage. Instead of firing back with a heated response or getting into a public feud, she let her actions do the talking, and that in turn only fueled the fire.
Carrie Underwood has spent most of her career avoiding political talk, but she's set to perform at the upcoming inauguration. She said in the statement that she's doing it because the country must come together in the spirit of unity and look to the future. And lots of her fans aren't thrilled about it, but lots of her fans are. So let's put this in perspective here. What do y'all think?
I personally hope we're moving beyond the era of politics where we want to cancel people's livelihoods because we don't like their politics. And whether it was the Dixie Chicks for criticizing George Bush, didn't agree with it then, and Carrie Underwood, if you have a problem, you register your complaint by not downloading your songs and not going to her shows.
Right.
But I also think from a business standpoint, it's not a bad decision for Carrie Underwood. 75 million people voted for Trump. Artists tend to skew left-leaning, so she's overnight going to become an icon of MAGA and the American right. She's probably going to make a lot of money off of it. So I get why she did it.
For some praised her for her poise under pressure, while others were left questioning whether her decision to perform was in fact a betrayal of her fans and values. The story doesn't end there. Enter country music icon John Rich. He took to Twitter to defend Carrie, calling her a true artist who shows grace and class in the face of hate. John, who's no stranger to sharing his political views, wasn't alone. Fans from across the political spectrum came out in support of Carrie, emphasizing that even if they didn't agree with her decision, They respected her right to make it. One fan even tweeted, "I don't agree with her politics, but I respect her. Decision to sing at the inauguration. Music should unite, not divide."
Schedule a spa day. I'm not even going to tell you what I'm doing. I'm not telling you. No, because it was always in the books. Who knew this was going to be the day?
Yeah.
Shows, because it's also a very interesting day, right? The
It's
21st.
Martin Luther King
Yeah.
Jr.'s birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
And you can choose to celebrate it how you want. You could honor him.
I'm going to honor him and
Yep.
at
And
the
get a
spa.
spa.
Well, as long as it's a free country and it holds,
Yeah.
I would agree with everybody. It is a free country at the moment.
Well, yeah. But it's up to us to make sure that doesn't start to change.
Yes. Right.
Well,
That's
we're trying.
Well, we're trying, yes, and it's important not to forget that we have that right. It is up to us.
Yeah.
Now, there are other people performing too, and I don't really even want to bring it up.
And this is where things start to get even deeper. This controversy isn't just about Carrie performing at a political event. It's a snapshot of something much bigger: the growing divide in our society. Politics has increasingly become a barrier to human connection, and this situation raises important questions. Can we separate an artist's personal beliefs from their work? And at what point does criticism of an artist cross the line into bullying or character assassination? The drama also sparked a much-needed conversation about the role of the media.
For her to be boycotted and canceled. John Rich weighed in, saying there are several top-tier country artists who support Trump, and I wish they'd finally have the balls to come forward and be counted. Ain't nothing outlaw about keeping your mouth shut to appease the record label. Carrie Underwood is making you look like a bunch of sissy boys.
I don't think so, but then you pushed her and she said, "Yeah, I guess I am."
Well, I said to her, "Do you believe that women should make the same amount of money as men?" "Well, I guess I am a feminist."
Yeah, and she said, "I guess I am a feminist." So I think people feel pretty strongly about it. I think art is art, and you have a right to perform where you want to perform. I agree with you, Joy. I can't sing a lick, but I certainly, and I have not been asked, but if I were asked, it would be a hard no.
Well, they wouldn't ask me, so I have no.
Right.
Yeah, they're not asking any of them.
As you can imagine, the fallout from this incident has been nothing short of epic. Social media is buzzing with memes. TikTok's viral tweets and heated debates, one meme perfectly captured the contrast between the car's poised performance and joy. Bahar's fiery remarks, the caption read, "Grace under fire versus unfiltered rage." It's clear that there's a divide between those who see a car's actions as dignified and those who view them as a political statement. Supporters of Carrie have rallied behind her, celebrating her for staying strong and focused in the face of intense backlash. They admire her for refusing to let the drama change her course. On the flip side, critics of TheView have called for accountability, accusing the show of stoking division instead of encouraging constructive dialogue. They argue that media outlets like TheView should hold themselves to higher standards and not fuel the flames of division and anger. Then there's a growing group of people in the middle, the ones who are just tired of all the outrage. They're calling for a shift, urging everyone to step back and stop turning every debate